Hey everybody. Yes, I'm gonna be reviewing the new It Chapter 2 that I just watched today. And if you're gonna watch any further, you wanna get spoiled, keep watching. If not, click off. That's only it. So yeah, I just wanted to say it's a great movie. Horrorish a little bit, but it does have a lot of suspense. And I only flinched about two times, and it was like in the middle, almost to the end of the movie, because there was like a lot of jump scares, and I'm like, all right, I know which one. I know like when it's gonna like pop out of nowhere. Like I just had that feeling because I watch horror movie. I watch like a lot of horror movies, like new ones. I haven't watched Child Play, and I think I won't ever will because my cousins already told me it's a bad movie. So I'm like, oh, okay. But this one got me surprised two times that I flinched because of the jump scares, and I really did not even predict that there was gonna be a jump scare in any of those two scenes that I watched. I can't remember the whole thing, but I'm gonna try to summarize up in this form, trying not to make this video too long. Basically, Mike, who's part of Losers Group, he found he found this person dead, sort of like the cops investigating a crime scene of this two gay people that were being harassed, and then one of them got beat up and thrown over a bridge for being gay, I think. And then Mike hears the radio call, like of the police station over the radio about it, and then before all that, when the gay person went over the water, the other guy tried to rescue him, but the guy who was in the water, he got saved by Pennywise, and then the other guy who was looking directly towards the other dude, and Pennywise, he ate him right in front of him. I'm assuming the other guy just got eaten. So it's just, yeah. Pacing, I feel like the pacing was just fine. I don't think scenes were extended too long or exaggerated for anything. So good on them. And the actors who all played in the movie, they all did great. But the two biggest ones is, I don't know. I'm trying to Google this guy's name. The actor who played Richie, the adult Richie, and then Wolfhard. Wolfhard, I think that's how you pronounce the kid who played Richie. But yeah, Richie was like the best part out of the whole entire movie because he's always cracking up jokes and everything, and it made me and the whole entire audience in the movie laugh. And then Bo Scarred. I think I said his last name correctly because his performance is just really really good as Pennywise, and he does the eye moving on his own, and then the upper lip thing. Like no one doesn't notice it, but when he does it, like that's just all him. There's no CGI or anything. Same thing with his face, and that's just really impressive. And I want to see like other good films that he can be a part of or be in and be part of. Same thing. So Mike calls in the other loser, Stanley, who was in the original It. I think It, like the original, I think 1990. He killed himself. Yes, he did do that, but he also before that he left the notes for the other losers at the end of the movie that that he killed himself. Like he wasn't brave enough. He was the weakest out of the group to ever fight it, and he just wanted to let them know that he loves them all, and they should keep not being afraid and everything. So yeah, rest in peace of Stanley right there. And what you might call it? I forgot what I said. Like I had to pause it because I had to do something. But excuse me. Besides the point, Mike basically got all the losers together. Previously, did Stanley kill himself, and then at the end, he wrote a letter to all the losers. And yeah, each character was a lot, or each of the actors, my bad, was different. Bill grew up became a writer. Eddie became this business person. I don't know. I didn't care about him that much of what his job was. Richie, comedian, simple. Mike, he stayed in Derry and never left. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Beverly, she's in an abusive marriage. And then I forgot that one kid's name. Ben. Oh, I almost forgot him. Ben. So basically, they all got together and then start discussing. They were like trying to leave and not leave at the same time about it killing everybody and everything. So Mike makes up this big lie to try to get everybody back together and to remembering everything and to kill it. And to kill it, they need to get tokens of their past for all of them to put into this like little container thing that Mike created because he made up this lie, and so they can trap it inside of it, and that's it. So everybody got their own tokens. Mike got the rock that Beverly threw in the rock fight. Ben got his yearbook signed by Beverly. Beverly got the postcard that the summer January poem crap that Ben wrote for her, but they never said it. It's just never said it to each other. Not yet, anyways. Bill, Georgie's boat, paper boat. Richie, his arcade token, and then what was it? And Eddie, his inhaler. So they all tried that. They went inside its lair and everything, and there's a huge part of the world with this whole deadlights thing. And when they tried to do this ritual and they hold hands saying like the dark must be gone, here comes the light, something like that, yada yada. It didn't work out until Pennywise knew, well, what's up? He's like, hey yo chief, like something ain't right here. You ain't telling your homies what's up. So yeah, so after that, Max explains it was a lie, and he said afterwards that there is still a way to kill it, and that's till Richie got its attention. Well, the gang split up after that because Pennywise just turned to this big giant crab spider looking thing. Well, it's still in his Pennywise form, like the upper part of his body, and Richie was distracting like the rest of the gang, and then Eddie find the confidence for himself to actually save Richie's life, and he got killed, and it was really sad until at the end part they couldn't do anything. But after he got impaled by Pennywise through one of his crab arms looking things, they all figure out how to be it because they all went separate to get the tokens. So Eddie, he went to get his inhaler or supply or whatever. Each of the actors went through like whatever Pennywise put them through, but Eddie almost like choked Pennywise because if you make Pennywise, like they managed to make Pennywise small enough to kill him. That's how they managed to kill it in the first place, because of Pennywise being so small. They manifest him to being small, then it could be easier for them to lower down the playing ground and for the losers to kill it, and that's what ends up happening. And then Eddie dies sadly, and then the movie ends off well, that at the end all the losers got their letters from Stanley and everything, from Stanley and not Stan Lee. Mike decides to get a leave dairy. Bill continues his writing, like making a good book and movie, because when he becomes a writer and like I don't know what you even call it, the producer or something of a movie or something, his endings of his books are always terrible, and people make fun of him, call him out for that. Ben and Beverly, they got together finally. Like, it was really painful to watch Beverly's point of view because of her being an abusive actor in the movie. It's kind of, for me, it's kind of a little bit disturbing for me, but like, it's all part of it. But yeah, I would rate put this on the recommendation for everybody to watch. If you haven't watched the first chapter, do so you can understand what went down. But if you want a quick summary, basically it's just the kids' versions of the Losers Club managed to beat it but not kill it exactly, and they made an oath to, if it comes back, they have to wait for 27 years, and every single one of them, like Stanley and Eddie included, and then they died in the film. So yeah, I love this so much so far right now. I hope that we can get similar elements into this movie. Well, not movie, like sort of similar movies to this, with like suspense and a little bit of horror and all that. I love it all. I don't think I have any complaints or anything, but yeah, that's it for my movie review. Chapter 2 is must watch. But if you haven't watched the original, go ahead and do so. And yeah, that's about it. My name is Senegal239, and let me know what's your favorite part, moment, scene. If you like it, chapter 2. If you hate it, if you have not watched it yet, yeah, go watch it. As I say again, hope you guys have a wonderful morning, night, day. My name is Senegal239, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.